Hello guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, get comfortable. Let's begin. Millions of years ago, when the 18 universes still existed, the most powerful goddess of the 18 universes, the most powerful goddess of destruction, being also called the Megaversal Goddess, felt in love. All the gods, mortals, and even beings of great power can feel this feeling. The destructive goddess of the universe, 16 Ceres, realized this. The goddess possessed incredible destructive power. Being the only goddess to beat up the great priest one day, said goddess was wandering all over the world of the 18 universes, where it would make a stop in Universe 7, to be more exact, on the planet Vegeta of the Saiyans. The goddess incredulously remained watching how these mortals fought arduously to increase their powers a little more. However, the goddess Ceres was doing it much more frequently. I must stop observing the mortals of this universe. They're not problems that concern me. At that moment, the goddess, being caught off guard, an energy attack was directed towards her, since the Saiyans were training. However, before the attack hits her, Bardock would stand in front of her. Receiving that powerful attack, the goddess Ceres was surprised how a Saiyan, without knowing her, gave his life for her. Why did you do it? The power was not going to make a scratch on me. I don't know, but I had the impulse to save you. Bardock would be knocked out. The Saiyans would approach and wanted to take him to a recovery machine. However, Ceres would refuse, and she would take him to another place, curing him with his great power. When Bardock woke up, he would not recognize where he was. Where am I? What happened? I remember. How was that girl? Thank you very much for worrying about me, but I'm fine. Apparently all your wounds have been already healed. Bardock and the goddess established a connection from that day on, becoming closer and closer. That's right, they were having too many things in common. One day the goddess would scream, Bardock, where are you? Bardock, having heard Ceres' cry, would go quickly, but his surprise was great when he saw that everything was fine. What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you screaming? Bardock, I'm pregnant. Bardock would be surprised. That's how she is, but she was very nervous. But what's wrong with you? I can't have children. This is against the rules. Rules? What are you talking about? Ceres began to explain that she was a super destructive goddess. Bardock was shocked. However, both decided not to tell anyone, but what they did not know was that Zeno-sama was making a revolution against the 6 more gods. Powerful. That's right. He wanted to erase them. One day, Zeno-sama sent to call the 6 most powerful destroyer gods. I have a very bad premonition of all this. Ceres, being a super goddess, she would make her son born much faster by staying together with Bardock. The child would have been born with the same physical appearance as his father. The only thing to notice was the color of his hair, which was white, and his ki could not be felt. The 6 supreme gods arrived at Zeno-sama's palace, where without warning, Zeno-sama gave a serious look. You are beings of great power. You break the balance of this entire multiverse, so I have no choice but to eliminate you. Each god was eliminated one by one. However, the goddess Ceres was powerful enough to destroy Zeno-sama's barrier, teleporting to where Bardock was. What's wrong, Cyrus? You seem pale. The king of everything has tried to assassinate the 6 Megaversal gods. There's nothing we can do. At that moment, the boy named Kakaroto, the name his father had given him, began to cry, shaking the 16 universes. The power of that newborn boy was so much that it even surpassed all the Megaversal gods together by uniting the blood of a Saiyan and a goddess, and it should be clarified that at the time of procreating, Ceres unleashed all of Bardock's powers. What the hell? Why is the whole kingdom at all shaking? Who is this overwhelming power? Surpass all gods with ease. The power that could be felt was similar to that of Ceres, but with a warrior essence. All the universes seemed like they were going to be destroyed by just the pressure of that power. I'll sacrifice myself. If Zeno-sama discovers our son, he'll kill him because of the power that he overflows. If you do it, I'll do it too. We're in this together. Sirius, with her great power, created a guardian. Maris, you have enough power and authority to care for and educate our son. Guide him on the path of good. Don't let anything bad happen to him. I trust you. Don't worry, God Sirius-sama. Leave it in my hands. Sirius and Bardock were quickly teleported to an inhospitable planet outside the 18 universes, where both began to increase their powers in an overwhelming way, overshadowing the power felt by the little Kakaroto. Their parents, knowing that they just had to attract attention, used a lot more power than their bodies were used to. That is the power of Sirius, but she is accompanied by another great power. Who could that be? Zeno-sama, along with Daishinkan and the other 12 gods of destruction, headed towards the inopportune planet. Wow, so you're with a Saiyan, but you should know that they were stripped of their divine power millions of years ago. They can't do anything against us. Despite being at an absolute disadvantage, we will not allow ourselves to be exterminated so easily. That's right, Bardock and Sirius launched the attack, knocking out all the gods of destruction. However, before everything got out of hand, the king of everything, Zeno-sama, decided to transform. Daishinkan would be having a very even battle against the Saiyan Bardock, while Sirius with Zeno-sama, the clear difference was noticeable. However, this being a king of everything, he would use one of his techniques, being able to seriously injure her. This is your end. If at least it was easy to manipulate you, none of this would have happened. Zeno-sama had eliminated Sirius by making her disappear, her soul not going to hell or paradise. At that moment, Zeno-sama would do the same with Bardock. You must train more, Dai. How could a simple Saiyan put you in these troubles? I understand, sir. I will train much harder. Daishinkan would help all the gods that had fallen in battle, but what they did not know was that the true owner of the power that shook all the universes was still alive. Meanwhile, in another dimension, there were Maris and Kakaroto, which at a very young age he was able to fly and master Divine Ki. Kakaroto, I'm very proud of your success. Your parents must be very proud of you. Thank you very much, Maris, but I want to become much more powerful. One day, in one of his trainings, Kakaroto wanted to exceed his limits. At a young age, he already mastered the Celestial Ultra Instinct. It was the Ultra Instinct, but it took it to a new level. However, he raised his power so much, being able to reach the infinite Super Saiyan. That's right, Kakaroto's power even made that whole dimension crack. Maris, with his great power, would seal said place, because if a little of that power was perceived, they would be in great trouble. Kakaroto would have an intimidating appearance, but at any moment, he would fall out of action due to his excess power. I can't believe how this child has so much power. A few years have passed. Kakaroto was already an adult, where he already dominated his power perfectly and wanted to know about his race. Maris, what happened to my race? Maris would begin to investigate with his staff. The Saiyan race is found in universes 6 and 7. In Universe 6, they became extinct due to an absurd war, and in Universe 7, the planet Vegeta was destroyed by a guy called Frieza. Are there any survivors? That's right. There are 3 survivors, Prince Vegeta, a Saiyan named Nappa, and Raditz, who is his half-brother. Kakaroto would be surprised to learn that he had a half-brother. I'm going to visit them. I want to know how much more about my origin. It's okay, Kakaro-sama. Just don't get any trouble, please. Don't worry, Maris. I know it's not time for revenge yet. I'll make the king bastards pay in full, but let them enjoy it while they can. Kakaroto would transport to where the Saiyans were, which were on the planet Namek. Kakaroto would arrive on the planet of Namek and would observe how Frieza was torturing and humiliating the 3 Saiyans. Who are you? Are you another Saiyan? That face, that hair. Are you Kakaroto? I have searched for you throughout the universe. That was my father's last wish. So, you're my brother, but you're very weak. You're nothing more than a simple worm. I don't know who the hell you are, but if the 4 of us unite, we can exterminate the Freezer. Damn, he's afraid of the power of the Saiyans together. I can take care of this damn clown alone.
What did you say, you damn monkey?
You heard me. It doesn't matter if you're immortal or not. I can exterminate even beings that have eternal life. Everyone was surprised, even Frieza.
If you brag so much, let me fulfill that wish and then we'll see if you can finish me off.
Okay, make your wish. Frieza would begin to torture a Namkin so that he would ask for Frieza's wish. However, Kakarot, being the son of a goddess, had enough knowledge. Kakarot would begin to speak in the Namkin language for the great dragon to appear.
They have gathered the 7 Dragon Balls. What is your wish?
I wish you make Frieza immortal. All the Saiyans began to tremble. Are you an idiot? How do you think of making that wish?
Thank you, damn monkey, but now you're no use to me anymore. Die!
Frieza would throw a large sphere of ki towards all the Saiyans. Kakarot would stand in front of everyone, and only with his aura would he be able to make all that attack disappear. Even if you didn't attack us, I was going to end your miserable life, because you destroyed my planet. Frieza, witnessing that this Saiyan was not so weak, decided to go into his last form. Frieza decided to go seriously against that Saiyan. However, his body warned him not to attack, but the evil Emperor would not pay attention to the warnings that his body gave him. He had hit Kakarot with a strong blow to the face, which he did not even make him move an inch. Is that all? You really just wasted my time. Kakarot would take a single look when making Frieza unable to move.
But what the hell? How do you have so much power? Who are you?
I'm the son of a Super Saiyan God Bardock and the Super Destroyer Goddess Cirrus.
What? Are you the son of a destructive goddess? And now I understand why you're so powerful.
It's time that you die! Total elimination! Kakarot had so much power that with just one look, he was able to eliminate any warrior. The Saiyans who had witnessed such power of Kakarot were surprised. These spheres are no use to me. I have to look for the Super Dragon Balls. But where are they? I know. I'll go to the whole kingdom to pay them a visit. Before the Saiyans could say anything, Kakarot would disappear from that place. That's right, Kakarot had reached the realm of everything. What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.
Dragon.